Hey football fans, good day and welcome back to our YouTube channel, of course, Diary TV. If you're as pumped as I am about the beautiful game, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into a story that's got everyone talking. Leon Balogun's commanding performance for Rangers against Atlantic Bilbao in the Europa League. This wasn't just another match, it was a statement. A 36-year-old defender written off by Sam stepping up against one of La Liga's toughest sides and sparking a firestorm of debate about his potential return to Nigeria's Super Eagles. In this video, we're breaking all down. What exactly did Balogun do to turn heads? How does this performance stack up against his past at Rangers? What's the Super Eagles coaching staff thinking when they see a veteran like him dominate? Who's he competing with sports in the national team? And what a recall mean for his career at this stage? Buckle up because we're going for a full hour of analysis, insight, and some good old football passion. If you love stories of greats, redemption, and players proving their doubters wrong, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Let's kick things off with the match that's got everyone buzzing. Rangers versus Athletic Bilbao, a Europa League quarter-final first leg at Ibrox that ended in a gritty 0-0 draw. Now, this wasn't your average stalemate. Rangers were up against it early, down to 10 men after Robin Proper's red card just 13 minutes in. Imagine the pressure facing a Bilbao side known for their relentless attack, led by the lightning-fast Inaki Williams, and you've got to hold the 5 minutes short-handed. That's where Leon Balogun stepped up and reminded us why experience matters. Now picture this, Bilbao is of course pouring forward wave after wave, probing for weaknesses. Balogun at 36 is anchoring a makeshift defense. Fans and pundits couldn't stop raving about his composure. He was a rock reading the game like a cheese master, always one step ahead. One moment that stood out around the 25th minute, Inaki Williams breakthrough, ready to unleash a shot. Balogun slides in with a perfect time block. Not a second too late, the Ibrox crowd erupts and you can feel the momentum shift. That's the kind of play that doesn't always show up in highlights reel but wins you respect. But it wasn't just about blocks. Balogun's positioning was textbook. He marshaled the backline and breaking orders, keeping everyone in check despite the chaos. When Bilbao tried to exploit the flanks, he was there, cutting out crosses with ease. And of course, let's talk about his aerial dominance. Every high ball Bilbao set in, Balogun was winning it, turning over attackers like Lighthouse in a storm. By the end of the match, Rangers had kept a clean sheet and Bilbao's third attack was left frustrated, thanks in large part to Balogun's masterclasses. Now, why did this catch so much attention? For one, it was against a top-tier opponent. Athletic Bilbao isn't some mid-table side. They're fourth in La Liga, a team that thrives on intensity. For Balogun to neutralize them under such pressure shows he's not just hanging on, he's thriving. Social media was ablaze post-match with fans calling him the Oyibo War Reborn, a nod to his old partnership with William Strauss-Ekong. Pundits claimed, of course, chimed in too, praising his leadership in a crisis. This wasn't a fluke, it was a performance that screamed, "I'm still here, I'm still elite." So how does this impact the Super Eagles' chances? It's a massive ego chances, of course. Signal to coach Eric Chill, Nigeria's defense has been solid but not flawless in recent games, and Balogun showing proves he can handle high-stakes situations. At 36, he's not the future, of course, but he could be the present, a stabilizing force for crucial World Cup qualifiers. These performances put him firmly back in the conversation, and trust me, choose taking notes. Comparing Balogun's current forms to his past, now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. How does this Balogun compare to the one we've seen at Rangers before? If you follow his career, you know it's been a roller coaster. Let's rewind. Balogun first joined Rangers in 2020, fresh off a stint with Wigan. Back then, he was a reliable squad player under Steven Gerrard, helping them clean the Scottish Premiership in 2020 to 2021. He wasn't always a starter, but when called upon, he delivered. Think of his goals against Brøndby in the Europa League or his solid shift at right back when injuries hit. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Injuries started creeping in, slowing him down in 2021 and of course 2022. By the time he left Rangers for Queen's Park Rangers in 2022, some wondered if his best days were behind him. His form dipped, and with it, his Super Eagles call-up dried up. His last cap was in June 2022 against Sao Tome and Principe. At 34, the narrative was that Balogun was a good servant but maybe past his prime. Fast forward to 2023 and he's back at Rangers, and oh boy, has he turned that narrative upside down. This season, he's played 23 games across all competitions, a testament to his fitness and hunger. Unlike his earlier stint, Where he was often a backup, he's now a lynching. Bilbao performance wasn't a one-off. Think back to his towering header and assist against Aberdeen earlier this year, sealing a 3-0 win. He's not just defending, he's contributing offensively, leading by example and staying injury-free. So what's changed? First, fitness. Balogun shaking off the nagging injuries that plagued him. He's leaner, sharper, and of course moving like a man 10 years younger. Second, experience. And third, he's seen it all: Bundesliga battle, Premier League stints, AFCON campaigns. That wisdom led him anticipate plays others might miss. Third, mentality. Balogun spoken about his faith and resilience, how setback fueled his drive. Rangers interim boss Barry Ferguson trust him, and of course that confidence shows. He's not playing scared, he's playing liberated. Compared to his past, this is Balogun's 2.0, more consistent, more commanding, and frankly more indispensable. Where he once filled gaps, he's now setting the tone for Rangers fans. He's a cult hero reborn for Super Eagles fans. He's a reminder of what experience can bring to a young, talented squad. Eagles decision, of course, the Super Eagles decision making process. Alright, let's get into the nitty gritty. What's going through the Super Eagles coaching staff's minds when they're considering Balogun for a recall? Eric Chill, Nigeria's new gaffer, has a tough job. The Super Eagles are in a transitional phase, balancing youth and experience as they eye the 2026 World Cup. Balogun's Bilbao heroics are impossible to ignore, but a recall isn't a slam dunk. Let's break down the key factors Chill's weighing. First off, form and fitness. Chill's been traveling in Europe scouting players, and of course, Balogun's recent display, Bilbao, Aberdeen, you name it, are a loud message. He's not just fit, he's thriving in high-pressure games. That's huge, especially after his injury. Read the past. Chills want players who can step in now, not in 6 months, and of course, Balogun checks that box. Second, of course, tactical fit. Nigeria's defense often plays in high lines, relying on pace and, of course, aggressions. Balogun's not the fastest anymore, but his performance shows to compensate with brains. Reading the game, organizing the backline, Chills likely asking, can he handle the likes of Salah or Akmini in World Cup qualifiers? Balogun's experience against top attackers, of course, suggests yes, but it's a gamble compared to younger legs. Third, leadership. The Super Eagles have stars like Osimhen and Lookman, but the dressing room needs voices who've been there. Done that. Balogun's 46 cap, including 2018 World Cup and 2019 AFCON, making him a mentor figure. Is Oyibo Walls. Days with Trust Ekong showed he can rally a team. After Nigeria's 1-1 draw with Zimbabwe, players reportedly begged Chills for Balogun's experience to see out games. That's a ringing endorsement. Now, how does the Bilbao match tip the scales? It's a game changer. Holding a clean sheet against Bilbao down a man proves Balogun can still compete at an elite level. It's not just about state, it's the intangible. Staying calm when Bilbao pressing, guiding younger defenders, of course, like Dujan Sterling. Just looking for reliability in crunch moments, and of course Balogun delivered exactly that, but there's a catch. Age at 6 not the long-term fix. Choose bidding for 2026, and some argue Nigeria needs to blood youngsters now. Balogun's recall could delay the likes of Olisa Nda or Gabriel Osho getting caps. Still, he's from making it hard, so say no, especially for short-term things like upcoming qualifiers. If Chill wants a blend of youth and nose, Balogun's case is stronger than ever post-Bilbao. Balogun versus the competition now. So what's Balogun up against for that Super Eagles sport? Nigeria is blessed with defensive talent, but it's crowded field. Let's seize up the competition and see how Balogun's Bilbao masterclasses stacks up. First, the incumbents, Williams Trust Ekong and Shemi Ajayi. Ekong's the captain, a rock at AFCON 2024, where Nigeria's conceded the fewest goals. Ajayi's been solid at West Brom, bringing athleticism and ball-playing ability. Both are over 30 though, and critics point to occasional lapses in pace. Balogun's Bilbao performances matches their reliability, but adds that extra player or experience in European knockouts. Ties something Ekong and Ajayi haven't faced recently, yes. Then there's Calvin Bassey, the versatile Fulham defender. Bassey's younger, faster, and can play left back or centre back. He's a regular for Nigeria, but his club form's been inconsistent this season. Balogun's edge, consistency and leadership. Against Bilbao, he outshone what Bassey's done in recent Premier Leagues, games where he's been caught out positionally at times. Don't sleep on the up and corners either. Olisanda or Ronaldo Pirate is making waves in South Africa, known for his speed and tackling. Gabriel Osho and Luton's another prospect. Yes, offering physicality in England's championship, both are in their late 20s. The future Chills might prioritize, but here's the thing. Neither is Balogun's big game pedigree, shutting down Bilbao's attack in a call-down cauldron like Inbrox. That's a level Nda and Osho haven't reached yet. There's also Kevin Akponguma at Ofehim, whose voiced frustration at his own exclusion. He's versatile like Basi but hadn't had a definite moment like Balogun's Bilbao display. Balogun's performances stand tall here. Few defenders in Nigerian's pool have delivered such a complete showing against a top club this season. What sets Balogun apart is his intangibles. His teammates call him a bigger brother figure, and that Bilbao game showed why. He held Rangers together when collapse seemed inevitable against younger, flasher, and options. Balogun's proving that age is just a number when you've got hurt brains and forms like his. Implications for Balogun's career. Finally, let's talk about what a superstar recall could mean for Leon Balogun's career and growth. At 36, you might think he's got nothing left to prove, but a return to Nigerian folds could be transformative both for him and the team. Career-wise, a reward could be a crowning achievement. Balogun's journeys from Berlin to Bundesliga, England, Scotland, and of course Nigeria's biggest stages has been about defying odds. Getting back into the Super Eagles after 3 years out could cement his legacy as one of Nigeria's most resilient stars. Imagine him lifting a trophy at AFCON 2025 or helping Nigeria qualify for the World Cup. That's the stuff legends are made of. It will also boost his profile at Rangers, where he's already a favorite, potentially earning him a contract extension. Developmentally, it's less about technical growth and more about leadership. Playing for Nigeria again would let Balogun mentor young stars like Chukwueze or Osimhen, passing on his wisdom from battles against Messi in 2018 for Salah in 2019. That role part players, part coach, could shape the Super Eagles culture, making them tougher in clutch moments. For Balogun himself, the challenge or competing into journey could keep his fire burning, pushing him to maintain that Bilbao level intensity. There's a ripple effect too. A recall could inspire other veterans to keep grinding, showing that from Trump's age, for Balogun, it's a chance to rewrite his story final chapter, not as a fading star, but as a warrior who brought back when it mattered most. The Bilbao game was a spark. A Super Eagles return could be a flame that lights up the twilight. Now wrapping it up, and there you have it, folks. Leon Balogun case for a Super Eagles recall laid bare. From his heroic stand against Bilbao to his resurgence at Rangers, he's proving he still got it. The question now is, will Larry Chiu roll the dice on 36-year-old Lion? I want to hear from you. Should Balogun get the call up, or is it time to focus on Nigeria's youth? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep this debate going. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. We've got more football stories coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep loving the game, and I'll see you in the next video. We remain Diary TV. Peace out.